then build it, and build it now. No more bureaucracy. No more bureaucracy, no more costly appeals, no more not in my neighborhood. It's simple, affordable housing as a right because housing affordability is a right. This is how we create housing for all San Franciscans. And I will continue to work with our state legislators, our regional partners, our new governor, because housing affordability isn't just a San Francisco issue. It's a crisis throughout the state of California. We won't always see the results of these efforts immediately. It may take some years to see some changes. But then if we had started building more aggressively 20 years ago, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in today. We might have inherited a problem decades in the making, but we cannot be the ones who pass it on to the next generation. And as we grow, we must make our streets clean and our communities safe. Since my first day in office, I've been out walking our neighborhoods. Drug use, psychosis, and human feces on our streets is not okay. It's not healthy. And while there's much more to do, we're working every day to stop it. It's no secret I put in a lot of focus in the Tenderloin and the South of Market. I'm committed to improving these neighborhoods. So far, we've doubled the number of beat officers in mid-market. We've added pit stops, big belly trash cans, and street cleaners. We've increased enforcement against drug dealing and expanded outreach by our Healthy Streets Operations Center. I know we have more to do, but people are starting to see a difference. Families are coming to the new playgrounds at Civic Center. I met a young family with 2 small children who came from the Sunset. They told me just a year ago they never would have gone to the playgrounds there. Too dirty, too run down, too many needles. Now the playgrounds, the new cafe, are all a part of their Saturday. This is a start, a first step towards making our public spaces clean and safe. We have also seen our investments in community policing yield results. Last year, we had an 18% drop in homicides, which coincides with a major reduction in gun violence for the 2nd year in a row. In fact, we had a 25% increase in firearms seized and a 35% decrease in gun violence. To put it simply, more guns off the streets, fewer crimes and homicides involving guns. We also had a 9% reduction in property crimes, including an 18% drop in car break-ins and a 13% drop in car thefts. We are at last reversing the car break-in epidemic. Through the great work of our police department, we are making a difference on violent crimes and property crimes. More officers in our neighborhoods and investments in cleaner, safer streets are all important. But as we address these issues today, we also have to think about how to prevent them from happening in the future. We have to confront the root causes of crime and addiction, which means addressing inequity and poverty. Last year, working with Public Defender Jeff Adachi and Treasurer Jose Cisneros, we made San Francisco the first city in the country to eliminate punitive, wasteful courts, fines, and fees. These fees did nothing more than drive people into poverty or worse, back into prison. And we will continue our work to give the next generation opportunities and prevent them from ending up in the criminal justice system in the first place. We are growing our City Build program to address the shortage of construction workers and get people good paying jobs. We are launching City Drive program to train new Muni drivers and help us get more buses and trains on the streets to get San Franciscans where they need to go faster. We have Tech SF, Healthcare Academy, and Hospitality Initiative, all of which train people to work in our city. And as a former city intern, who at 14 proudly worked at a nonprofit answering phones and helping young families and doing paperwork, I am particularly proud to have launched Opportunities for All so that we can get every high school student in San Francisco a paid internship. Because unlike the president in this town, we pay people when they go to work. This program will help our kids now to earn money, to learn new skills, to keep them from going down the wrong path. These young people will be exposed to opportunities they never knew existed. They could see a future in an industry they never had access to. They could see themselves making a difference in a world in a way they never thought possible. They will flourish, and we will grow our workforce right here in San Francisco. And we will continue to lead the way on so many other important issues. We will protect the environment and fight climate change. Yesterday, we all know PG&E declared bankruptcy, and there's a lot of talk about what this could mean, but let's talk about what we know. San Francisco knows how to run a clean power system, and we are going to get to 100% renewable energy by 2030. And if this bankruptcy provides an opportunity for public power, Supervisor Peskin, we will take it. I will be working with City Attorney Dennis Herrera and of course, Supervisor Peskin to make sure that whatever happens to PG&E, we are prepared. And I'm also working with City Attorney Herrera to address questions around the testing at the Hunters Point Shipyard project. We need to be clear and transparent with the public about this project. Along with Supervisor Walton, we have requested that UCSF and UC Berkeley put together an independent team to review the procedures for the retesting of parcels A and G. These are trusted institutions. They will provide an independent analysis so the public can feel confident in the results. We also have to break this gridlock that's on our streets and create a more functioning transportation system. People may continue to choose to drive in San Francisco, but that can't be their only choice. I will work with Supervisor Peskin on a measure that will charge our ride-hail companies to relieve congestion on our streets. We have to keep pushing forward street safety and Vision Zero projects, including building protected bike lanes on our high-injury corridors, like the one that we're building right outside on Valencia Street that made it so hard for you to get here. We will also continue investing in helping our transgender residents with housing and services, and to those in Washington, D.C. who continue to try and erase transgender people. It won't work, not here in San Francisco. And now more than ever, as the president continues to fear-monger about walls and slander our immigrant communities, San Francisco is proud to stand as a sanctuary city. We are a city that's surrounded by bridges, not divided by walls, and we will stay that way. When I took the oath of office 6 months ago, I never pretended I could solve all of our problems. I believed we could solve them working together. I believed in a government for all of us, and I still believe. We are working to turn the tide, and I hope every San Franciscan can feel the difference. When you see our public works crews out power washing the sidewalks and picking up trash, I hope you feel the difference. When you see our police officers walking the beats in the neighborhoods and talking to the merchants and the residents, I hope you feel the difference. When you see our homeless outreach team and public health workers helping people suffering on our streets, I hope you feel the difference. When you see a new shelter open, a new affordable housing project go up, or a new bike lane that gets finished, I hope you smile and feel the difference. I hope you believe with me that you hold your head high and take pride in our city and what we can do together, because we are San Francisco. We will meet these challenges, and we will continue to light a better way for the future of our city. Thank you all so much for being here today.